来たわね。私もちょうどあなたのことを考えてたのよ。
Hey there, Captain Wetbeard here, and welcome back to Mahjong Monday, and I have Beatrix here with me today.
Hello!
And she is going to help explain how the Woodland Field Trip event works. I haven't had the time to play much of the other version of play in this event, and she has absolutely loved it, so she's going to help me play my first match of it with you guys here to learn as well.
I love this format.
But before we do that, this event also came with something quite special. I got a couple of these. Bloop. First summon. Let's see what we get. I get a gift. And now we'll do another. I got the same thing. That's unfortunate.
Yeah, you can still use them as gifts with your preferred person.
I mean,
you just don't get as many points as if it's the same sort of thing that they
prefer. Oh, shit. I have... Oh, no, I can buy those. Okay. Yeah, so what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to go to my items, and I'm going to go to these gifts, because I have some trash here. Donate you and you. And we will donate those. And now we are up to 43.
Nice.
So, as you can see, for the price of 50, then I can get a new summoning scroll. Because my main character is almost to the point that I can go ahead and level her up.
That's fair. Now, keep in mind, the more that you play in the Woodland Field Trip event, you do earn more prizes, including more summoning scrolls and other bonus satchel things.
That is true. I got in pretty late into the event, but I'll see if I can at least unlock something.
Well, it's going on through the 12th of this month, so you still have plenty of time.
Well, what kind of limits are there on what you can get in a day?
All right, so here's how this works.
It's at the Tower of the Wise? Yeah.
So, let me explain here. So go exit out of there. Now, you notice in the bottom right, it says Field Trip points achieved today, 0 out of 50,000. So go to the notice board there. Now, you can earn your different panda ornaments, and you can use those in training to upgrade different things. I recommend upgrading the thing to the far left, max Field Trip points from Bloodshed Skirmish daily. Because if you get that up to the maximum level of 100,000 points, you can earn 100,000 Field Trip points every day through the Bloodshed Skirmish.
Okay.
And those stack up, especially as you increase the other things.
Yeah, I already put 1 point in the Field Trip PT bonus, for instance.
Okay. But yeah, the others are more for the Bloodshed Skirmish mode in particular. Now, with Bloodshed Skirmish, yes, you get all those particular points. Scroll back up a little. There's no riichi, chi, furitin, wanpai, dora, any of that. So you can't call chi, but there's the other thing as well that's really important to note. There is no consecutive dealer, and the game ends after 4 rounds. There is no overtime, there are no bonus rounds. And if a round ends with nobody getting a winning hand, it's a moot point. You move on to the next round, no matter what. Now, there are some specific yakus to Bloodshed Skirmish, including, now if you go back to one Han.
Well, I was looking at some of my higher Hans, but yeah, Yakulus Win, I saw.
Yakulus Win is a very, very common one, and especially if you are one of the last 2 of the opponents.
This is just any legal hand.
It's any legal hand. It doesn't have to have a Yaku. You still get points, and you still win.
It's cool that 7 pairs is still available. Terminals in all sets. It's pretty good.
It is very easy in the Bloodshed Skirmish to get
2, 5, 8. All triplets with all the tiles number 2, 5, or 8.
I have not seen that one happen.
Well, it's a 4-Han.
But I have seen very regularly a full flush consisting of all triplets. I've actually gotten that a fair few times. I've only seen a full flush with 7 pairs once. But if you go up to 6-Han, pure 7 pairs with 1 duplicate. So you know how a con calling a con doesn't count as 2 pairs?
Yeah, that screwed me before.
Don't call the con, but keep the 4.
Oh, and then you go for the pairs.
And it's a ridiculous
But it
amount
does
of
have to be a
points.
full flush.
Yes, but full flushes are really easy to get in this mode.
Okay.
So easy to get in this mode. I've actually seen that particular Yaku 3 times or so, and I've been playing this a lot.
Alright, let's read through this. As stated in the special rules of the Bloodshed Skirmish, there will be a total of 108 tiles without honor tiles. Players need to select 3 tiles in the same suit and randomly give them to other players, and at the same time receive 3 tiles from them. There will be no consecutive dealer. There will be a total of 4 rounds. Players need to pick an unwanted suit each round, and they can only win when they don't have tiles of that suit in their hand. The first player who wins in each round will be the dealer in the next round. There will be no Furitan. The next round commences when there are 3 winners or when draw is triggered. If there are less than 3 winning players, points will be calculated immediately. However, the winner's hand will not be shown, and the round will continue. Before the next round begins, the winning players do not need to draw, and there will be no changes in the points. A player can obtain additional points from other players upon achieving open quad and concealed quad, or by completing a quad with a newly drawn tile. However, if the player is not tenpai upon draw, the obtained points will be returned.
And you need to be aware of that, because I have seen that screw players over a lot.
Now, what exactly is it saying here?
So what it's saying is, anytime that you have an opportunity to call a con, call it. Call the con unless you won't be able to get a winning hand within the tiles that are left. Because if you've called a con and you're not able to achieve tenpai or a ready hand, even if you're not able to get a winning hand, if you don't have a ready hand, you have to give those points back. And if you don't have a ready hand, you have to give a lot of points to the players that do have a ready hand.
So if you can't complete your hand, you are very fucked.
Very, very much.
Okay, so that is a very good thing. I'm glad that you explained that, because this wasn't particularly clear. But the game's Chinese. They try and translate it into a lot of different languages. They can't get it perfect.
No, I learned a lot of this by just playing.
Yeah. Upon draw, the player or players who have not yet tenpai'd need to give points to the other players who is. The points will be calculated according to the highest possible con of their tenpai.
Yes.
If there is still at least 1 tile from the unwanted suit in their hand, the points given will be calculated as 4-Han or above.
Yeah, it's...
So you really need to have that suit not be in your hand. Alright,
Yes.
let's give this a try.
And there are some strategies for making the initial decisions and then deciding what you want to go with in your actual game.
Okay.
And I'll explain those as we go.
I'm assuming this is another one that is only really available in this and people don't really play it outside of it.
Well, it's not available in the other things out. I don't know if it's available outside of this particular game.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Alright, so have I selected?
You have not selected. I would recommend selecting what they have. No, don't do that one. Do the 6. Do the 6.
Do the 6?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Because you don't want to give them a run of 3.
Yeah. Alright,
what? Hit Mon.
Mon.
Because you only have 1 tile of that. Get rid of that immediately. Cool. Now you have a hand that you can work with.
Alright. So,
Start trying to build triplets. Start trying to build sequences.
Okay, I need to focus now.
Yes.
Fuck, I just keep getting Mon.
That happens. Now, I'm going to explain to your other people here. One of your opponents, their discarded suit is Pin, which is the wheels.
The wheels on the bus go round and round.
Your other two opponents also are discarding Mon like you are. It's very likely the person that is trying to discard Pin, if they're smart, they're going for a full flush in Mon. Because all the rest of their opponents are discarding Mon.
Yeah, that seems easy.
Let's see if they did it. They did. They definitely did.
Okay.
And there's no bonus for keeping your hand closed.
Yeah, but I'm trying to go for a full flush.
Okay, so yeah, I was going to say discard your 7 then, so that you don't get prompted to pull up a 7, but yeah.
Ponです。ポンです。
So yes, that was a good catch.
ポンです。
Boom, now you have a lot of different ways to win. Let's see if it happens.
1, 4, or 7.
As a note, if you happen to get sumo for this, you will get more points.
That is good to know.
ドン。
But you take the wrong one, you can get it. Especially with only 14 tiles left. And you can see the person on your left is going for a full flush with Peen. But it didn't work out for them. Now we get to see what everybody built.
鎮痛。ルート。
So you notice that your first opponent called the Tsumo on the full flush and got a ridiculous amount of points. You called a Roan and got a pretty good amount of points.
Alright, so I am going to follow advice here.
Yes, it's almost always good advice. Sometimes it's not.
Yeah, and once again, I'm going for a full flush.
Yeah, you should be able to get that. Or you should at least be able to go for it. And you've got a good foundation as well on the right in your So. So in case you start to get down there toward the end and you don't have a full flush, you can still potentially build a good ready hand.
Yes. Keep getting Mon.
Yep. One of the things I like about this particular mode is I've seen people use more of their emotes than in any other mode of play. It's a very wholesome and emotive mode. A lot of the anxious, a lot of the impatient, a lot of the... You'll find that there's usually a player who is getting, do it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go for the triplets.
You can go for the triplets. You'll probably do best if you honestly just go for a Yakuless hand.
I mean, I could. We'll see how it shakes out.
Because at this point, go for the 5. Oh. Because discarding the 2, you've limited yourself to having a run of only 3 or 5. But you have to have the 4. But with the 2, you could have had a 1 or a 4.
That's true.
But yeah, in this particular mode, you'll often find that there is one player that is being bullied a lot.
感します。
Yay, you got a con! And you get a... Yep. You'll find that there's a player that's being bullied, and you'll see the other players sending like the heart emojis and the good job and the encouraging kind of emojis, and sorry when they call Rona on that one person that's just being bullied. It's like, we're not meaning to bully you, you're just dropping all the tiles that we want. Oh, that's not too bad. And now you've got a ready hand.
Mm-hmm.
And you'll get more points for that. Not a lot, but still more than if somebody roamed on you.
More than I got on my last hand.
Yep, because sumo is worth a lot. This is definitely one of those modes where you don't want to take for granted your point status. In one game that I played today, I was in a solid first place, and in a single round, all of my opponents roamed on me, and I went to 4th place. And it was terrible. I was very salty about that.
Single way after 4 triplets.
Yeah, that's a really good one. I've gotten that one a couple of times.
Alright, let's see. Yeah. Actually, no.
No. 489 is good.
Well, no, I figure I'll mess up the rotation.
No, that's not how that goes.
Well, I mean, I figure it recommends people different ones.
Not really. Not that I've seen. It looks to be pretty random. Okay, so you're super locking yourself in, aren't you?
Yes. I just wanted to see what would happen. So we ended up with 2 mon, so peen. I was trying to figure out if the recommendation was weighted by trying to get people to not all be the same thing, because that's an interesting thing to check for.
Yeah, there are some times that I will go against what it recommends.
Now I just need a 9.
Yeah. And it's really early. There's a pretty good chance that you'll get that.
Yeah. Now I need a 1 or 4.
Yep, that's better. Better odds, better odds.
Mm-hmm. A lot of just...
Now notice, they called a con for a tile that they drew. Everybody gave them points.
Yep. But yeah, a lot of riichi Mahjong things kind of carry over.
Yeah, you can skip that.
Yeah, I'm gonna. I was considering if it would improve my odds, and it doesn't.
Seems like everybody's hogging the peen. Yeah, because the person on your right looks like they're going for a full flush.
Why are they hiding the peen? I like peen.
We know. We know.
Oh, they're laying some peen down. I am a dork. Give me the peen. Give me the peen.
Oh my god. Yay!
Mm-hmm.
1,000 points is better than getting roamed on.
Yep.
Especially at this stage of the game. With 3 opponents still remaining.
Yeah. And if I can get 1,000 points off this person next game, I might be able to push myself into second.
Oh, don't take that for granted whatsoever, because they might end up taking a whole bunch of points in cons. They might get a whole bunch of points taken away from them in cons.
That's true, but we're down to 10, so we might not get another winner.
The person who is in first place next round could end up becoming in 3rd or 4th place, depending on everybody else's hands. you can't take your place for granted going into the round.
Right, I'm
going
just
to round
thinking
4.
statistically based off of the number of tiles remaining that these 3 aren't going to have a winner.
We'll see. No. And that person got screwed really bad.
Yep.
That's why you always want to try and make a ready hand.
All right. Well, yes.
Now, look at your opponents.
Yeah, give me a sec to think about stuff for real quick. I know I'm not doing this one. Okay. But yeah, okay, so they need to get rid of Mon. So that's going to benefit me. They're going for this one. So
You just gotta get rid of those.
Peen is going to be...
You can probably go for triplets in this one, looking at your hand in it right now.
Yeah, you're probably right.
You've got a good foundation for it.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that'll be a smart way to do things.
See?
Yeah, I'm going to dump
4. The 4 Mon.
4 Mon?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. I figured it'd be better to get rid of the Peens early on because of the fact that they can't take Mon anyway.
Yeah, but you're looking for, as in all the games, you're looking at what your opponents have already discarded and seeing what they're going for. People go for triplets a lot in this format.
Mm-hmm.
So you try to discard as much as you can of what other people have discarded if you're going for triplets.
Yeah, also you gotta look at how many are remaining too.
I'd go for
Nobody's discarded these, so somebody wants them, I would assume, but I'm gonna get rid of the 1.
Yeah, you'll end up having to get rid of that eventually.
I just don't want to get round on.
You'll want to do that earlier. You'll want to discard the orphan tiles essentially fairly early if possible.
Oof.
Yep.
Alright, so... Yeah, I don't want this in my hand. So I got my
Nice.
9, so get rid of the 6.
Yep. And now you have a ready hand. You're not gonna be able to get.
You don't think I'm going to be able to get a 5 or a 6?
No. You're not going to be able to get up to the
Alright.
kind of points that you'd need to get into second place. It's 20,000. You'd have to go like. It would be the only way that you would be able to get that.
Well, I mean,
many
all
points.
triplets, how many points would I get if I got a sumo?
Probably not enough, especially considering the way things went. The fact that almost immediately afterward, your other opponent won the match, or won their hand, you would have to be pulling... You basically have to be hedging your bets that the bullied opponent would not come from behind and grab that. It's usually better to hedge your bets and just take third place. I usually go to the completed tab.
Oh. Yeah, that's probably a smart way to do it. Alright, so now I get to spin these on expanding this.
Yes.
Alright.
Now, in the early stages here, you might... Yep. See? Now, scroll down and see all the different cool prizes you get.
Ooh, well, I do like bags. Bags are good.
You get a lot of bags.
Also, I need a lot of will and wisdom, and I just got a will.
Love.
Honesty is good for one of the other characters I kind of want to pick up. Love is good.
There's wisdom.
Okay, so... But the bags are also good, because I can sell the things I get from the bags in order to get more summoning scrolls.
Mm-hmm.
But I know you mentioned there's summoning scrolls, but this is down at 1 million. I'm probably not going to get there.
I mean, if you...
Another at 2 million.
If you maxed out your points every day, which is actually pretty easy to do, if you maxed out your points every day between now and the end of the event, you'd almost certainly be able to get to it.
You think?
Yeah, I'm really close to it, and I've only been playing since last week. And I've been maxing my points out most days, but not all days. There were 2 days that I only got about halfway to my max points. And I'm still only about 120,000 points shy, so day after tomorrow I should get my summoning scroll.
Solid. Well, I mean, I did end up managing to get all the way down here just now. I'm almost to wisdom.
Yeah.
So 254,000 already.
Yeah.
The upgrade to the notice board also definitely helped.
Yes, it does. Now go back to the notice board. Oh, sorry, not the notice board. Yes. No, that's wrong. That one. I didn't get much sleep last night, you guys. I'm sorry.
Well, I got 2 more points I can put into this one.
You do, but
I'll also be wanting to put points into here.
You'll want to put points into all the others because
this one less than most because of the fact that depends on my ranking, whereas
I maxed that the one on the far right second.
Okay.
That was the one that I
maxed this one after this one. Or after this one.
I maxed out my max field trip points from Bloodshed Skirmish daily. If I had been smart, I would have maxed that out first thing. So I would recommend maxing that out first. Then you max out the one to the... you basically balance between the second one and the one on the far right, because you'll get more bonus points from the notice board just in general.
Okay.
And then the one on the far right, you'll get more points for playing your Bloodshed Skirmish.
Okay. Well, let me take a look at my items. I got 2 big old sacks right here.
Fortune bag. You know what? It's telling you that you need to play more video games.
Well, I mean, that's literally impossible. I play video games constantly.
More. You need to do more.
All right. Well, we are going to go ahead and do one more spin. Fortune. Scroll. Buy one. By the way, if you guys are enjoying the video, definitely share it with a friend because word of mouth does make a huge difference for helping the channel grow. And be sure to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell so you're notified when the next episode drops.
Now, if you go into the special collabs...
I mean, like, there's stuff here, but I'm not super interested in any of it. And I don't like these characters.
Well, yeah, the chances of getting one of the characters is pretty low. I just wanted to point out to the viewers that there are some cool prizes that they may want to look at, because in one of my summoning spins today, I got...
Oh, that's right. You unlocked this.
I unlocked that, and it is gorgeous.
It is gorgeous. Personally, I'm more of a fan of the Sword of Life and Death, because you're betting your life on it.
Yeah, your riichi bet is your Sword of Life and Death.
Yeah.
I also really love that tablecloth.
It's a good tablecloth.
I don't know if I'm going to be... I don't think that... Unless I'm really, really lucky, I'm not going to get that.
That's fair. I do like this.
I'm less enthused about it, but yeah, it's important to
that one's kind of meh. Which someone was using that. I like this a lot.
I like that a lot.
It's very good.
But
I wouldn't mind having this. I wouldn't mind the Sword of Life and Death. The tiles are pretty good, but there's actually tiles I like more. Well, I mean, I guess there's not really right now.
Yeah, but it
better
changes.
ones come through.
Yeah, it changes.
But at least for me.
Yeah.
Those really suit you.
Yeah, I really love it.
But yeah, let's go ahead and spin and see what we win. I got a riichi bat!
Oh my god, it's so cute.
It's fucking adorable.
It's so cute.
I'm gonna equip that right now.
Do it. It's so cute.
All right.
So cute.
Yep, finally got my riichi bat.
And now you got the ghost, and you got the just super Halloween.
Yeah. Yeah, we're saving both of these.
Ah, that is so cute.
Yeah. I can't believe I finally got my riichi bat.
Yay!
But anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. Have a great night. Peace out.